Hi, everybody. This is Sandy at Story Station. I'm so glad you joined us today. Our story today is When You Need Wings. And this is written and illustrated by Lita Judge. So let's get our bodies ready. We need our eyes for seeing the illustrations, and we need our ears for listening to the story and the words and the meaning behind the words. It tells us what's happening in the book. And we need our voice box to respond to all of the beautiful ideas that this book has to share. Help me along with our song about the parts of the book. Titles on the front, the titles on the front. Hi-ho, Biblio, the titles on the front. The author writes the words, the author writes the words. Hi-ho, Biblio, the author writes the words. The illustrator draws, the illustrator draws. Hi-ho, Biblio, the illustrator draws. The spine binds the book, the spine binds the book. Hi-ho, Biblio, the spine binds the book. And now it's time to read, and now it's time to read. Hi-ho, Biblio, and now it's time to read. When You Need Wings. I wonder, by looking at this beautiful cover, what do you think the author's idea is for this book? What do you see on that cover? Something that has wings, that flies in the sky? How about that little girl? Do you think she could fly up really high? Do you think she might want wings? What do you think you would want wings? What are they good for? They sure look like they would be fun to use if we had them. Lots and lots of different kinds of birds have wings, and they can fly up really high in the sky and the trees, almost to the clouds. But doesn't look like this girl has any wings. When you need wings, I wonder, let's make a guess. My prediction is she wants wings too. Do you think she's going to get them? Let's find out. What a beautiful illustration. Little girl on her front porch with a cat. It looks like her mom. And they're getting ready to hold hands. Do you ever do that with your mom and dad? And here's another beautiful illustration. You know what? I don't see any words in this page. Do you think a story can still be a story without words? You're right, it can. You can look at the pictures and make up the story yourself. I'm wondering, what would it say if you were going to write something about this page? It looks like someone's holding her hand besides her mom. Her mom is waving goodbye. The cat's watching too. Where is that little girl going, and who is she going with? Do you think she looks excited to go? Let's make up a little story about it. One day, someone came to pick me up, and I had to say goodbye to Mom and goodbye to the orange cat sitting on the porch. What do you think is going to happen next? is just the place I was thinking she might go. Can you take a guess? There are other kids coming too. And if you look really, really close inside that sunflower, it shows where they're going. Little Dreamers Preschool. Have you ever been to a preschool? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can do lots of fun things at a preschool. Is she excited? Can you tell? She has her mouth covered up with a scarf. What kind of weather do you think it is? I think you're right. It's cold and wintry. I can't tell how she feels about it though. Here she's looking up at the friend that's bringing her. And her eyes are really, really wide. What do you think that could mean when her eyes are up really wide? Could she be excited? Surprised? A little scared? Let's find out. When You Need Wings by Lita Judge. And this book is brought to us by Athenaeum Books for Young Readers. And she is looking up in the sky at all of those beautiful wings that are flying in the air. On a day when you feel like no one is listening. Does that ever happen to you when no one's listening? I'm going to put this really close for you so you can see all the great things that are happening. Looks like lots of kids are playing on the slide and running. And she's still holding the hand of her friend, but it looks like she's pulling back. Why do you think that could be? I'm not sure. Everything is loud, and you are afraid, and you wish you could just disappear. Have you ever felt like that? Maybe going to a new place, it was loud, and you didn't know anyone, and you hugged really tight to the person who brought you. What does it mean to just disappear? You don't want to be there? Shut your eyes and listen. Do you hear it? That is your heart. Can you close your eyes and put your hand on your heart? Listen. Can you feel it? You can hear silence, or maybe you can even hear your heart beating. That is the sound of your very own wings beating within you. Do you think she's really flying? I think she is closing her eyes and imagines that she can fly away, even though she's feeling scared about being there. I wonder if you could do that. They can't be seen by others, but you can hear them and feel them. Close your eyes. Pretend you have wings. Pretend that you can soar away into the sky without anybody watching you. Do you think your imagination can take you there? And use them to fly away if you need to today. To find treasures. Oh, what kinds of treasures is she looking for? Do you see any? I see some hanging from the trees. Do you see them? Little birdhouses somebody's made. 1, 2, 3, hanging from a tree. And there's some more way over here. But if you look really, really close, someone is hiding behind that tree. Now remember, you're seeing this in your mind because your eyes are closed. Do you think you could really see who's hiding behind that tree? Oh, my goodness. Look at it. That's what she's imagining inside her mind. That lives inside your mind. All this beautiful imagination. Flowers and trees and even a tiger and a bluebird. To laugh. See it? Cute. Little bunny. And to dance. Wouldn't that be fun to close your eyes and imagine you're dancing with a tiger or a rabbit or in the forest with flowers and trees? And find brave-hearted friends to go a little wild. Look at all her friends that are in her mind. Can you name some of them? Some are green, orange, and brown. What would some of your friends be? I see an alligator and a deer and a fox, a squirrel, a dog with glasses, a rabbit, and the tiger. She's got a lot of fun friends. What friends would you dance with if you had your eyes closed? And even roar. So listen closely. Can you do that? Can you roar? Do you hear it? Do you hear inside your mind and all the things that you can imagine? That is the sound of your wings in your imagination, right in your mind. When you close your eyes and you imagine you could be anywhere with anyone. Your wings inside your mind are giving you strength. Looks like she's walking up to her friends. Doesn't look like she is as scared as she was. And if you look close, you'll see all those friends have the same characters on their clothes that I saw in the forest. I see a tiger backpack and a rabbit on her sweatshirt, an alligator on his shirt. She has a fox hat and a bunny costume and a dog stuffed animal. I'm wondering if all the things she saw, she was imagining in her brain to be fun that she could dance with, so she wasn't afraid. And there she goes, to fly with all her friends. When you need wings, you can imagine you have them. And that's our story about If You Need Wings by Lita Judge. And at any time that you are not feeling heard, or you're feeling sad, or you're not where you want to be, you can always close your eyes and go somewhere special where you have wings and you can fly and be anywhere with anybody, because because your brain is a wonderful place to imagine all the wonderful things you love the most. I hope you enjoyed our story today, and we'll see you next time on Story Station. Bye-bye.